The incredible truth about angels, surprising connection between heaven and earth. Have you ever stopped to think about angels? I'm not talking about those little dolls with golden wings, nor the sweet figures that appear on Christmas cards. I'm talking about real angels. Ancient, imposing, mysterious beings. Beings that witness the creation of the world, who walk among us, silently, but never indifferent. In the midst of a generation fascinated by demons, witches, and zombies, just turn on the TV or open a book, almost no one talks about the deep and disturbing reality about angels. But they are there. They have always been. And what you are about to discover now can completely change the way you see the invisible world that surrounds us. Let's start from the beginning. Angels are spiritual beings, created by God before the earth even existed. That's right. The Bible reveals to us that the invisible is as real as what we see and touch. Colossians 1 chapter 16 states that God created everything, visible and invisible. And angels are part of this great creation. Nehemiah 9 chapter 6 mentions the heavenly armies, making it clear that angels are not just messengers, they are part of an organized, strategic, and very active kingdom. They have intelligence, feelings, and choices. They fight. In Matthew 28, an angel appears at Jesus' tomb, talks to the women, and gives clear instructions. He was not an ethereal spirit, but a presence with authority. Subscribe to the channel, and stay with us until the end for a message that can change your life. But not all angels remained faithful. 2 Peter 2 chapter 4 reveals that some rebelled against God and were cast into darkness. These are the so-called fallen angels, and the impact of their choice still reverberates in the world today. Hebrews 1 chapter 14 says that angels are spirits in God's service, sent to help those who will inherit salvation. But, surprisingly, they can take on human form. Hebrews 13, chapter 2, warns us that some have hosted angels without knowing it. Imagine, maybe you crossed paths with one yesterday, in that unexpected help from a stranger, or in the silence of a presence that you could not explain. How many angels are there? The Bible speaks of countless multitudes. Revelation 5, chapter 11, describes thousands upon thousands surrounding the throne of God. Psalm 68, chapter 17, speaks of 20,000 chariots of God. This is not empty poetry. It is an image of power, of an invisible force that moves between heaven and earth. And no, angels are not all the same. There are cherubim, those who guarded Eden with flaming swords. There are seraphim, majestic beings who cover their faces and feet with wings, such as their reverence before God, Isaiah 6. They are not just in heaven, they worship with their whole being. Day and night. There are also archangels. Michael, the warrior, is described as a fierce fighter against demonic forces that influence governments and nations. And Gabriel, the faithful messenger, who brought the most extraordinary news in history, the birth of the Savior. Now, get ready, here comes a disconcerting revelation. Despite being incredibly powerful beings, a single angel killed 185,000 soldiers in one night. 2 Kings 19, chapter 35, the Bible states that one day the saved will judge the angels. 1 Corinthians 6, chapter 3. Yes. Those who are greater than us today will one day stand before us to give an account. Unbelievable. That's what it says. And there's more. The angels are still active. They are around, protecting, guiding, and silently waging war. Psalm 91, chapter 11, states that God gives orders to his angels to guard us. But be careful, the Bible is clear, we do not pray to angels. In Revelation 19, John tries to worship an angel and is immediately corrected, worship God alone. Not every being that claims to be of light comes from God. 2 Corinthians 11 chapter 14 warns, Satan can disguise himself as an angel of light. Many have been deceived in this way. If the message contradicts the scriptures, it is not from God. It's that simple. Now, close your eyes and imagine. You wake up in the middle of the night with your heart racing. Nothing seems out of place, but in the invisible world, a war is underway. An angel may be fighting, at that very moment, for your home, your mind, your soul. You have no idea, but you are the target of a heavenly operation. What we see on the streets, fear, confusion, violence, is just the echo of a much deeper spiritual battle. And, just as angels were sent at crucial moments in history, they continue to act today. For you. All around you. And here is the ending that few expect: even with all this spiritual army at your disposal, the true miracle is another. God has entrusted you with a mission. Yes, you. An ordinary, fragile, limited human being. And all of heaven, with its angels, its armies, and the King of Kings himself, is watching. You may not see it. You may not hear it. But you are never, ever alone. Your every prayer, your every tear, your every act of faith, it all echoes in heaven. And when you move in obedience, heaven moves with you. The angels? They follow orders. But you have been called to live as a son. As an heir. As someone who carries the light of God himself in this world at war. If you liked this video, help us by subscribing to the channel, liking it, and sharing it. And remember, each day is a new opportunity to call on the name of the Lord. Until next time.